Distinguished guests, participants, and to our viewers on Facebook and on Zoom, sorry for the delay, but welcome to the closing ceremony of the online training workshop on disaster risk management for cultural heritage in Southeast Asia. The theme of this second training workshop on disaster risk management was Understanding People, Nature, Culture, Heritage Management for Building Resilience of Living Traditional Settlements. This online training workshop started on the 4th of February this year and finishes today. At this closing ceremony, we honor the participants who successfully completed the course. Now let's take a quick look at the 4-month journey of online sessions and assignments where our participants were able to learn and benefit from. So we hope you enjoyed that video. As you can see, the participants had to go through 16 weeks of online sessions. So without the help and support of organizations and different institutions, this online training workshop would not have been possible. And we would now like to hear closing remarks from our organizers and supporters. May I please invite Norma Siterena binti Haji Suhaini, Acting Director at the Department of Museums, Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth, Brunei Darussalam, to give her closing remarks.
Fellow organizers, distinguished participants and observers, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the end of the second training course on disaster risk management for cultural heritage in Southeast Asia, with the theme Understanding People, Nature, Culture, Heritage Management for Building Resilience of Living Traditional Settlement. And we shall be closing the door on a lively and stimulating course and bidding farewell to friends and associates. It is a privilege and an honor to be entrusted with such an undertaking at a gathering of such eminent people from different parts of the world. This course has been proactive in coming to grips with important changes taking place around the world in terms of improving conservation practices for culture and nature through the work of the World Heritage Convention. We have gained a better understanding about international management culture standards and local conditions. It is crucial in the current situation to understand diverse relationships between culture and nature in terms of conservation and management. Participants could learn from others and use specific expertise skills to overcome possible limits within the environments. I wish to express our gratitude to the organizers for providing us with a very useful platform to exchange information, ideas, experiences, and lessons on disaster risk management and conservation for cultural heritage. This course provided the emphasis on the need to invest more attention and resources for building capacity on disaster risk management. We hope to have continuation in the sharing of updated knowledge on disaster risk management and to promote a more inclusive approach and engagement for shared responsibilities across all demographics. The preservation and conservation of our cultural heritage is the responsibility of all. Lastly, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to the organizers, facilitators, and participants for their support and contribution to this successful and fruitful workshop. Thank you, and please do keep in touch with each other.
Thank you, Norma Siterena Suhaini. And another supporter of the second DRM training workshop was the National Cultural Heritage Administration of China. May I now invite Mr. Hu Bing, Deputy Administrator at the National Cultural Heritage Administration of China, to give his closing remarks.
尊敬的文博恩多罗总干事、索姆拉克查罗恩波特主任、同事们、朋友们，我是中国国家维护局副局长胡斌，非常荣幸参加本次课程的结业式。感谢国际文化财产保护与修复研究中心的邀请。首先，请允许我向本次课程的组织方，向所有顺利完成课程的学员表示热烈的祝贺。在疫情仍然持续的背景下，各位学员在为期4个月的课程中学习知识、交流经验。今天每个人都展示了学习成果，可喜可贺。相信各位专业人士能够将学习成果带回自己的工作岗位，以创新方法、国际视角推动本部门、本行业乃至本国遗产事业的发展，更好地应对遗产保护、风险管理、气候变化等方面的挑战。中国国家维护局很荣幸为本次课程提供了支持，特别是我们与国际文化财产保护与修复研究中心长期合作的中国政府奖学金，将继续资助今天部分优秀结业项目的研究。据统计，7年来，中国政府奖学金共支持80余个国家100多位文化遗产专业人员参加了此类培训，我们对此深感自豪。 并将为加强各国专业人才能力建设和交流研讨提供持续的支持。自然灾害、人类活动和气候变化对遗产保护的影响是当今国际社会面临的共性挑战。疫情加重了这些挑战，并且导致了资源、能力等各方面的不平衡。面对全球挑战，中国始终坚信国际合作是最有效的应对途径。截至目前，应相关国家邀请，中国在6国11处开展了文物保护修复项目，分享了遗产风险管理和灾后重建的中国经验。特别是2019年以来，中国发起了亚洲文化遗产保护行动，目前已得到了亚洲10余个国家的积极响应。借此机会，我代表中国国家文物局热忱欢迎各位学员所在部门与我们共同开展文化遗产保护利用合作，同时邀请大家积极参与到亚洲文化遗产保护行动中来，共担责任，共享资源，共同合作，保护和传承好文化遗产。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Mr. Hu. And next, the Institute of Disaster Risk Mitigation for Urban Cultural Heritage, Ritsumeikan University, or RDMUCH in short, in Kyoto, Japan, was a co-organizer in this course. To give his closing remarks, please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Okubo Takayuki, Director of RDMUCH.
Okay, so thank you very much. So this is Takayuki Okubo, and today, I'd like to thank you all and congratulate all for the tremendous outcomes as a disaster risk management plan through this 4 months course. So it is a very important outcomes, I believe, for future. But maybe most of you already know about that. So this is just on the start line. So we should implement your plans for next one. So of course, you know, the disaster cannot always wait for us. So that quick implementation should be indispensable. And so I hope you all to do in your site and countries as soon as possible. And for that purpose, if you need some support or not a financial support, but technical support will be possible by our institute and also the Simios buffer and ICROMs. So lastly, I would like to thank you for the serious participants and respected resource persons, especially Hataya-san and Rohito-san, and also all the staff of Simios buffer to help this very important courses with online systems. So Sojon-san and all the staffs. So thank you so much. And of course, you know, so we should need mutual discussion in between the participants. So because of the online system, so it is very difficult to discuss in between the participants. But maybe in near future, so we can do that. It should be indispensable to make the fruitful outcomes for future. So please keep in touch and please stay safe and healthy. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Okubo. Next, please welcome the Director General of the International Center for the Study of the Preservation and the Restoration of Cultural Property, better known as ICROM, Dr. Weber Nadoro.
Fellow participants, resource persons, dear ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, first of all, let me congratulate all the participants who have successfully completed the international online course on understanding people, nature, culture, Heritage Management for Building Resilience of Living Traditional Settlements, organized by ICROM, SMOE, SPAFA, and Ristumuken University. I would also want to thank the Chinese government for making this this course possible by supporting scholarships and making sure that we have so many participants. During the last 4 months, we have been through various online sessions, exercises, and discussions delivered by moderators and resource persons of the course. I'm sure that deep knowledge have equipped you with tools and methodologies to successfully manage disaster and climate-related risks in the heritage sites in your countries. Even more significant, the course has provided you opportunities to share your own experiences and build a strong network that can go a long way in supporting each other during times of crisis. In the light of increasing frequency and intensity of disasters, especially exacerbated by climate change, your learning from this course will contribute significantly to protecting the rich cultural resources from our countries. This year, due to COVID-19 pandemic, we were confronted with the special challenge of organizing this particular course in this format. However, I'm proud to say that in spite of little prior experiences, we have successfully managed to deliver this course through virtual media, and in this process have also gained significant insights based on which we will continue to further improve online delivery of our training courses. Through these courses, we have realized both the potential as well as constraints and can build on this knowledge even when the pandemic gets over. I hope the pandemic will get over soon, but we are not sure. Of course, we will increasingly rely on these new media. We need to be always mindful of the digital divide amongst our country and throughout the world. The course has also made another groundbreaking leap towards developing and implementing a curriculum based on resilience thinking and the knowledge framework on place-based approaches for heritage management that is currently under development as part of the World Heritage Leadership Program, generously supported by the Norwegian Ministry of Climate and Environment. I also take this opportunity to especially thank the super efficient team of our long-standing partners, who under the dynamic leadership of its director, particularly SPAFA, have made sure that all the modalities of this training course are seamlessly organized. And of course, we always pride our partnership with Ristumuken University, which has gone on for many years. Japan, who also have organized partners of initiatives. ICROM will continue to further strengthen collaboration with our trusted partners for achieving our common goal of protecting our cultural heritage for the future generations. Here, I would also like to have a special mention of our course assistant at ICROM, Mrs. Sojiko Kang from the Republic of Korea, who has timelessly contributed to the organization of this course for her internship with us since last year. ICROM, through its various initiatives, is committed towards building capacity in disaster risk management and climate change adaptation of cultural heritage, and I'm looking forward to more initiatives in this area. Before I conclude, let me again thank all the members of the organizing team from SPAFAM, Ristumuken University, ICROM, and as I have already mentioned, also from the support we received from the Chinese government. I would like to say to the participants that as you go back to your daily work obligations, please remember that you are now part of ICROM's vast family and can count on support for achieving your important mission of protecting our heritage for a sustainable and resilient future for the humanity. I thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Weber. And last but not the least, to give her closing remarks is the director of the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization Regional Center for Archaeology and Fine Arts, or SIMIO-SPAFA in short, Mrs. Somwak Chiranpol.
Madam Acting Director, Brunei Museums Department, Norma Siti Reina binti Haji Suhaini. Mr. Hu Ping, Deputy Administrator of the National Cultural Heritage Administration of China. Dr. Weber Nodoro, Director General of ICROM. Dr. Okubo Takiyuki, Director of Institute of Disaster Risk Mitigation for Urban Cultural Heritage, Ritsumeikan University. Resource persons, participants, and distinguished guests. I myself personally found that this training workshop on the theme Understanding People, Nature, and Culture, Heritage Management for Building Resilience in Living Traditional Settlements has involved these 6 keywords: challenge, resilience, innovation and creation, endeavor, and accomplishment. And all of you have showed that with all the collaborations of global citizenship, every risk is manageable. So let me congratulate you. Congratulations. Your mission is accomplished beautifully. As everyone knows that this course was originally planned to be conducted in Brunei with physical hands-on experience at practice. Then the challenge came with the severity attack of the pandemic that has affected mankind all over the globe. That began the idea of planning for resilience. All organizing partners and resource persons had brainstormed on the matter, and until we came up with a solution of an online training workshop, which required the creation of many new methods, and the use of technology is involved. Aside from the teaching part, we needed to have a strong determination and collaboration from our participants to make this plan work. And through this period of 4 months, you all have proved that it works. Just a few hours ago, we have witnessed the success of the training workshop in hearing the final presentations delivered by participants who attended and submitted assignments. Listening to them, we feel that, for sure, our hope can be achieved that in different heritage sites around the globe, there will be a disaster risk management plan to be happening, or probably just at least to prepare to have one. I also learned that all of the team, meaning both the organizers and the participants, had to face many obstructions and challenges through this period, from trying to survive from the COVID-19 to difficult conditions of living environment, and to some loss that too many times came on so suddenly. So my heartfelt support goes to all of you, especially to you, Horohit. My deep condolence to you and your family for your loss of your father. Actually, my deep condolence go with you from the day I heard the news. But the astonishing reaction of resilience from all of you is that nobody gives up, that we stay together until we reached our goal. So with this success of our accomplishment, I would like to extend our sincere thanks on behalf of SIMO SPAFA to all of our participants for your strong will to learn and to accomplish. And also, we give our wholehearted thanks to our resource persons for your incredibly creative and innovative work, and most of all, your wholeheartedly endeavor, putting in all your effort to this training, and most of all, your valuable suggestion for our furthering in our programs in the future. And to our organizing partners, ICROM, Risumakan University, and the Museum Department of Brunei Darussalam for your never-ending support to improve awareness on risk management knowledge to the world. Last but not least, to the National Cultural Heritage Administration of China for your kind provision of seed grants for selected projects for our trainees to further their study. The results will be shared with us in the near future. You have completed our program beautifully, so thank you again. I'm sure that although it has been an online project, we are grateful to the behind-the-scene staff of ICROM and SIMO SPAFA, who have tried so hard to make it easy to follow and more enjoyable with all the food presentation, tour, and performance at the end. Thanks to all of them. Without further ado, I'm positive that even though we missed the chance to be together in person, but because of this new normal situation, but we are learning to be closer together virtually. And that is probably will be our new way of life for the future to come, not only for after the pandemic. Probably we will be facing a new phase of living style. So thank you very much and congratulations again.
Thank you, Mrs. Somlak. And once again, thank you to all our supporters and organizers for your closing remarks, and more importantly, for making this online training workshop possible. And now, without further ado, we shall proceed with the awarding of certificates. 12 participants successfully completed the second DRM training workshop, and they are, in no particular order, Mr. Rajib Kumar Saha, Mr. Hossein Mohammad Afjal, Muhammad Noor Azlan bin Awang Haji Ladi, Mardiana Susilawati binti Haji Awang Omar, Mr. Nandi Kosmariandi, Mr. Mahir Alemren, Mr. Afzal Azrahi, Ms. Bernadette Belaguer, Mr. Roldan Laurel, Ms. Jainab Ami Tahil Altilero, Mr. Saiklang Jindansu, and Mr. Narudom Keochai. Okay, so congratulations to our 12 participants who successfully completed the second disaster risk management training workshop. And we look forward to seeing them apply what they've learned in their future work projects. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the closing ceremony. Thank you for joining us. But before we say goodbye, we have prepared a special farewell performance for you. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you for joining us.
Sasay nod hitayaban nakrok buban at kabunyan at nundaw. Oh, yeah, umari kayon bagol, manginom takoh bahi. Oh, damo. Sasay nod hitayaban nakrok buban at kabunyan at nundaw. Oh, yeah, umari kayon bagol, manginom takoh bahi. Oh, damo. dod hitayaban na krukboban at kabunyan at nundaur. Oh, hiya, mari kayon bagol, manginom takuh bahi. Oh, damo. Ipidit dainda den di pantalan kadaklan hi agpawanda at nang ihimbuking nema. O hemad madinol kadul nuan kaya dul nuan naya o